The days turned into weeks, and Obidike and Shinonso spent more time together. They shared their dreams, hopes, and fears. She told him stories of her family and her childhood, and he opened up about his past, including the struggles with the spirit world. Shinonso listened intently, never judging him for his mistakes. We all have our journeys, Obidike. What matters is how we learn from them and move forward. Obidike felt grateful for her understanding. With every passing day, he found himself falling for her. He was ready to embrace love again, but he also feared the shadows of his past. One evening, as they walked by the stream, Obidike noticed a sudden chill in the air. The waters of Otemiri stream were unusually calm, and the atmosphere felt heavy. Shinonso stopped and looked at him, concerned. "Are you okay? You seem distant." Obidike sighed. "I think about my past." "The mermaid." Obidike sighed. "I think about my past. The mermaid, the bond between our worlds still haunts me." Shinonso placed her hand on his arm. "You don't have to face it alone anymore. Whatever it is, we can handle it together." Just as her words reassured him, the water in the stream began to stir, rippling without wind. Obidike felt a familiar presence, and his heart sank. He knew it was Ekema, the mermaid daughter, trying to reach him again. "She's not done with me," Obidike whispered. "I thought I was free, but she won't let go." The water swirled faster, and a faint, ghostly voice echoed from the stream. It was Ekema's voice, and it carried a chilling message. "Obidike, you cannot escape our bond. Your life still belongs to me." Obidike froze, fear gripping him. Shinonso, sensing the danger, pulled him away from the stream. "We need to leave, now." They hurried back to the village, but Obidike couldn't shake the feeling that Ekema was watching him, waiting for the right moment to pull him back into her world. The next morning, Obidike sought out the village elders. He needed advice on how to finally break the bond with Ekema and free himself from the looming threat of the spirit world. Elder Ijeoma listened intently as Obidike explained his predicament. "The spirit world is powerful, Obidike. Breaking such a bond is not easy." Obidike, desperate, asked, "Is there no way? I've changed, I've learned my lesson, but I can't live in fear any longer." Elder Ijeoma paused before speaking. "There is one way, but it is dangerous. You must confront Ekema in her world, and only by appealing to her directly can you hope to end this bond." Obidike knew what he had to do. With Shinonso by his side, he prepared for the journey to the spirit world. They visited the village priest, Dike, who provided protective charms and instructions for the ritual that would allow them to enter the spirit world. Priest Dike warned them, "Once you enter, you must tread carefully. The spirits do not take kindly to human intrusion, and you may not return the same." That night, as the moon rose high in the sky, Obidike and Shinonso made their way to the stream. They performed the ritual, and the waters of Otemiri stream began to glow, opening a shimmering portal to the spirit world. Stepping through the portal, Obidike and Shinonso found themselves in a strange, ethereal landscape. The sky was a deep purple, and the waters flowed in every direction, defying gravity. They followed the path laid before them, the air heavy with magic and mystery. Strange creatures watched from the shadows, their eyes glowing with curiosity and malice. "Stay close to me," Obidike whispered, gripping Shinonso's hand tightly. In the distance, they saw a figure waiting by the water's edge. It was Ekema, her silver hair flowing like waves and her eyes glowing with the light of the moon. Ekema approached slowly, her voice soft but laced with power. "You've returned to me, Obidike. I knew you couldn't stay away." Obidike stood his ground. "I didn't come to stay. I came to end this once and for all. Our bond must be broken." Ekema's expression shifted, anger flickering in her eyes. "You dare to defy me? After all I've done for you?" Shinonso stepped forward, her voice steady. He belongs to his world, not yours. Let him go. Ekema smiled darkly. If you wish to break the bond, you must prove your loyalty to the living world. I will give you one final test, Obidike. If you pass, you will be free. If you fail, you will belong to me forever. Obidike, though anxious, nodded. I will take your test. Ekema waved her hand, and the spirit world shifted around them. A deep chasm opened before them, and on the other side stood a reflection of Obidike's village, but it was distorted, shrouded in mist. Cross the chasm, she said, and retrieve the stone that holds your fate. But beware, the bridge is treacherous, and only those with pure hearts may pass. Obidike looked at the narrow, crumbling bridge that spanned the chasm. Below, the swirling waters of the spirit world shimmered, ready to pull him under at the slightest misstep. Taking a deep breath, he stepped onto the bridge, feeling it sway beneath his weight. Shinonso called after him, "You can do this, Obidike. Stay focused." He moved slowly, each step more precarious than the last. Halfway across, the bridge began to crumble behind him, forcing him to quicken his pace. Reaching the other side, Obidike found a small, glowing stone resting on a pedestal. It pulsed with energy, and he knew this was the key to breaking his bond with Ekema. As he reached for the stone, a voice whispered in his mind, "Choose wisely, Obidike. This stone holds your future. Take it, and you may be free. Leave it, and you will remain bound to the spirit world forever." Without hesitation, Obidike grabbed the stone and turned back toward the bridge.